Wildcraft, one of the world's most popular animal simulator games, known for its variety of features, nostalgia, and, of course, its entities. Wildcraft entities have existed as both rumors and real occurrences for nearly as long as the game has, that being all the way back in 2018. Many of the entities within Wildcraft are said to be either hackers, NPCs, or more paranormal beings that can be found by playing the game. These beings typically aren't something you would want to encounter, as most of them are indicators that something is wrong with your game, or bring certain threats to your animals, your account, and, rarely, your own safety. Some entities will only stalk and scare the player. Others may chase the player down and crash the game. Some may even delete your animals, destroying your in-game progress, while other, more extreme entities are said to delete or overtake your entire account or put your own real life at risk. This may rightfully give you a cautious and negative view of these entities, but today, we're going to be discussing one Wildcraft entity that stands out from the rest of them. Lily Doe appears as her name would imply, a lightly colored female deer with what seems to be no eyes and loose skin, though we're never given any explanation as to why she looks the way she does. Lily requires very specific circumstances to make her appear in a player's game, so here is a walkthrough on the requirements necessary to make her appear. Lily Doe will only appear on 3 maps, those being the Wild Plains, the Farm, and the Winter Forest. The player must be playing the game in single-player mode and outside of their den without their family present. It does not matter whether you are connected to the internet or not. It must be early morning both in-game and in real life for Lily to appear. For some reason, players cannot just change the time on their device's settings to be early morning. It must be early morning in real life for the player's time zone, between 4 to 7 a.m. in particular. Lily will not spawn if the player has a very bad reputation. It is theorized that Lily has a lower chance of spawning for players who are playing as the wolf animal. Lily seemingly cannot appear in 2 players' games at once, meaning if you search for her while she is already in another player's game, she will not have any chance of appearing for you until she leaves the other player's game. The circumstances required in order to allow Lily to appear are specific enough to make her quite a rare sight, but unlike other Wildcraft entities, she appears to be safe to interact with, and is actually worth going out of your way to meet for reasons that will soon be explained. After following all of the requirements correctly and getting lucky enough, players will know if Lily has spawned somewhere on the map by hearing unique audio cues, including sounds that are surprisingly non-deer related, such as distant howling and what sounds like a dog sniffing the air. It's unclear how Lily Doe enters each map, but once she does, she will walk all the way over to the player, her steps quick and oddly uncanny looking, as if she has trouble balancing on her own hooves. Once she is close enough to the player to be within their view, she will simply stand there and stare at the player. Up until this point, you may have been wondering things such as how Lily's name is actually known, and the answer to that is one of the most interesting aspects of Lily Doe. At the stage where she stands and looks at the player actually has a choice of interacting with her, which will bring the player into the following cutscene. And with that, Lily Doe will leave with an unstable-looking gallop until she is completely out of sight, leaving the game. Players will then be able to notice that, in the upper right corner of their screen, there is an icon of the moon charm, showing players that they now have it in their inventory. What the moon charm does is something that's very unique to any other item in the game. The moon charm is technically always equipped to your animals and works automatically when it is needed. If the player ever finds themselves within the vicinity of another, more harmful Wildcraft entity, such as Leaf the Fox or Player Avarice, the moon charm will activate and shroud the entity in a starry mist, causing them to collapse and then sink into the ground, disappearing from the player's game and leaving them safe and unharmed. The moon charm drains with each use and must be charged by playing Wildcraft during both in-game and real-life nighttime. This works for all entities except for the Scythe Horse, because the moon charm will automatically drain itself on a few of the animals that spawn and chase the player, leaving you defenseless against the rest of them and therefore Scythe Horse himself. In conclusion, Lily Doe is a mysterious yet helpful entity that appears as a silver deer and will spawn under rare and specific conditions. Though she is odd for many reasons and her intentions aren't yet known, she will give any player who interacts with her a moon charm, which is a scented wooden charm shaped like a crescent that she claims to have made herself. This charm item can be used by players to protect themselves against almost every harmful entity in the game, so it seems like, for some reason, Lily is a being that wishes to look out for the players and their safety. Because she is a rare occurrence, not much aside from what has been discussed in this video is known about her. To stay up to date and discover more about the world of Wildcraft creepypastas and entities, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. For now, thank you so much for watching this video. Please keep in mind that this has been a fictional story, and have a great day or night depending on when you're watching.